is going on YouTube? Oh, today has not been a great day. So, even though, seatbelt's trying to strangle me, even though today was not the best day, for a couple reasons. Woke up late, friend stood me up for a workout, which, I don't know, that's just something you don't do. So, I'm going to be taking that anger, being stood up for my workout by my gym bro, which is even worse than getting stood up for a date. Like, a girl is a girl. They come and go. Getting stood up by your gym bro? That's a hurt. That's a hurt I never thought I'd experience. So, what we're going to be doing today is going to be hitting bench, because I'm going to bench my problems away. So, getting prepped for that. It's going to go up to about 230 on standard bench press today with push focused exercises. Mostly just going to be chest and tricep focused. I keep my shoulders for my arm days. So going to prep the pre-workout real quick. It is relatively late. It's about 7 o'clock in the evening, or about to be 7 o'clock in the evening. So going with my nighttime pre from Arms Race Nutrition. It's their pump serum with apple pie moonshine flavor. This stuff smacks, and it doesn't have any caffeine in it, so I'm not going to be up all night, but I am going to be doing some stuff later tonight, so I do need a little bit of caffeine. But most of my pre-workouts are really, really high stem, like really high stem, and I want a good pump tonight, so I'm going to be doing a little combo that some people do, some people don't. But I'm going to be taking my energy drink, my Rockstar Zero Sugar energy drink, and then mixing it with my pump formula, because that's going to give me, how much caffeine's in this thing? Doesn't say. Either that or I can't read it. If you know how much caffeine's in a standard Rockstar energy drink, sugar-free, let me know. Or if you know where to find it, let me know. That would be deeply appreciated, but yeah, no. So, honestly, I can drink 3 of these in a day. I do not recommend that ever, but I've drank these in one day once. They were the zero sugar ones. If you drink the whole sugar ones and you drink 3 of those in one day, you're going to have diabetes in like a month. I know that because my friend has diabetes at the moment because of that with Monster Energy drink. Whole different thing. But yeah, I'm going to be down in that real quick. Alrighty. So, half this thing's filled with water because I don't want to drink all of the Rockstar in one fell swoop. I'm going to be sipping it. But I got my scoop, Pure Pump. This stuff's basically just L-citrulline, beta-alanine, nitrate, alpha-GPC, and that's literally it. That's its formula. It's nice and simple. I'm feeling like I want a nasty pump today, so I'm going to do 2 scoop. And again, it's just the pump formula. It's the vasodilators, stuff that makes your blood vessels pop. And this is great for anyone who's doing bodybuilding, because what caffeine does, caffeine is a vasoconstrictor. It constricts your blood vessels, which can be good, but that can prevent a pump, which is why they added vasodilators, because caffeine, it prevents you from feeling tired, but also constricts your blood, so there's higher pressure, so you're able to kind of do more with that energy. But the vasodilators allow blood flow to increase, which allows for a better pump and you to feel the muscle more. So it's a little bit of a catch and play, it's a little bit of a back and forth action between the two when you're trying to find the perfect pre-workout. And guys, this is the other reason why I do the Rockstar Energy and the Arms Race. I love the flavor. So, for those of you who don't know, Rockstar Energy, they have a distinct flavor that not many other energy drink companies have. Monster's okay, but it's more geared towards citrus. But this is a vanilla-based a vanilla-based flavor of energy drink. And I love this flavor. I love vanilla. In flavors, not in that other stuff. But this is apple pie moonshine. And For those of you who don't know, apple pie moonshine is the best. So as soon as you get a scoop, as soon as you get a taste, the apple hits you. So you get that sweetness, that tartness of an apple. And then you get that little sweetness of cinnamon after you get that. And that is why I love this flavor. So mix in vanilla with cinnamon and apple, which is basically what apple pie moonshine is. And it even has that kind of moonshine taste. It's not as strong, because for those of you who have ever had any moonshine in general, if you've had legit grain alcohol, I haven't drank in nearly... Totally forgot that happens. For those of you who want to mix your energy drinks and your pre-workouts, don't forget about the carbon. Don't forget about the carbonation. Do not forget about the carbonation. But honestly, for y'all, I'm going to keep that in there. But yeah, so like I said, grain alcohol is some hard stuff, but you get that mild taste that reminds you of it, but it doesn't stay like that. It's not strong like it. It's not gonna like go woof. Yes, that actual stuff, like if y'all have seen moonshiners or anything like that, it's gonna do that. But anyways, enough chit-chatting about X's, about getting stood up, about my energy drinks. I'm gonna wait for this to kind of carbonate a little bit, or get the carbon out. Perfect. We are working out today. So, like I said in the beginning, it's going to be bench focused. I'm going to be working up to about 230. I'm going to be training at the Ironmonger's gym. In my opinion, best gym, powerlifting gym in San Diego County. So, I'm going to be starting off with standard comp bench. Working up to 2 heavy sets, just like on squats, working up to 2 heavy sets of about 230 pounds. For 3 for a heavy triple. And then after that, I'm going to be doing, oh wow, that is a pretty sun. But after that, I'll be moving to banded Spotto, just to help work on kind of, the whole point of that second rep is the Spotto, you're able to add more weight. So you're kind of acquainting your body with pushing more weight. And it's going to be banded. So even though the weight itself is going to go down, I'm going to keep the weight sort of near it, but I'm going to add bands. So when I'm at the top of the rep, the weight actually feels more. Then I'm going to drop the weight, and I'm going to do cluster sets again. So cluster set of banded bench press, tempo bench press. And finally, bands are actually at the gym again. Like the other video, couldn't get the bands to work with the rack, so I just scrapped it and did some other stuff. But the bands are going to work this time. And then after that, I'm going to be moving on to dips, because possibly the best way to build up your chest, your triceps, your shoulders, everything like that, is being able to do body weight dips, especially if you're at a heavy body weight. Like right now, I'm sitting on average like 245. I'm in a cut right now, but I'll wake up most mornings at around 245-ish. And then after dips, I'm going to be moving on to a way more chest-focused exercise rather than a compound, which is going to be dumbbell flies. I'm going to be focusing on getting that stretch and just getting the contraction to kind of build up tissue in my chest. Then after I'm done with that, with the flies, I'm going to be moving on to triceps. So I'm going to be doing dumbbell high reps, so like 20 reps to failure of high rep dumbbell skull crushers, tricep extension skull crushers, which is just going to help build up my arms and get my triceps stronger, because what most people don't realize is the bench press, that is not actually that much of a chest exercise. The chest is what initially causes the firing of the exercise, But when you think about the standard powerlifting comp bench, if you look at a powerlifter, not like a good powerlifter, 9 times out of 10, even though their chest is big, it's not like Arnold Schwarzenegger or Rich Piana big. The way you get a chest big like that is you pump it. Like you just get it in that certain range of motion where the chest contracts, and that's what makes that size. So what a powerlifter has to do, a powerlifter has to get it all the way down, like touch just around the solar plexus, a little bit above or below, wait for the command and get it up. So what that requires is it requires a strong chest to stabilize, to get it down and get it past a certain point. But it requires triceps for that lockout. If you need if you need proof, do a bench press and do a full lockout, and you'll feel it a lot more in your triceps. And then finally, once I'm done training my triceps, I'm gonna be doing the second best, actually not even the second best, the best thing to do for your bench press. Ironically, the best thing to do for your bench press, and I don't even know why this is ironic, it's to train your back. I'm gonna be doing heavy chest supported dumbbell rows, and I'm probably gonna do some back exercises for my warm up too, because I like to kind of warm up my shoulders, my rear delts, my chest, and my whole body, but I like to warm up my back just because it allows me to flex properly and have a stable base, so when I bring the bar down, I'm not wobbling all over the bench press. Because when I started working with a coach, first thing he had me do is build up my back. And that was for bench press, squatting, deadlifting, just back. Sound like I'm talking about the composer, Bach. But no, so that muscle group is so vital in general for a healthy life, for a strong bench, a strong squat, a strong deadlift, because it just makes sure everything stays stable and it protects the spinal cord. So I'm doing that, and then enough said. Talk your freaking ear off. I can talk forever, but I'm gonna be slamming this real quick, this pre, and then let's get to the workout. Oh, well, slightly regretting those 2 scoops because my skin feels like I'm about to rip the tattoo square off of it. I get that feeling like we're about to kill a bear right now, low key. Yeah, let's get this. Already warmed up my shoulders from whatchamacallit, with the bands. Did a little bit of back work, but I might not need that. But we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling after this set. I'm gonna do a few sets of pull downs to feel the back out, and then maybe a little bit of dumbbell work real quick. Not just the pull downs, as not gonna lie, not 100% feeling it today. Plus my hand's still screwed up a little bit, so probably gonna wrap this. But let's do this. Feeling much better after that warm up. Still gonna need to wrap my thumb though, because I could just tell this whole week's gonna suck, because every time I'm gonna use a barbell, my thumb's just gonna tear open again. So yeah, not looking forward to that, but it's whatever. I like to just do 1 to 3 sets with the bar, just to kind of get that tempo and kind of gauge where I'm at with it today. Alrighty. again. So on the ghost rack, I'm normally pretty set at around an 18, but the numbers differ per rack. So just because one number, you think you know one number on one rack, could be entirely different on a different one. So always make sure to check your equipment. I mean, I got a video that's a perfect example of why you check your stuff. I'll tag it at the top there. It's gonna be there. But yup. So first warm-up. Next warm-up set's gonna be at 140-ish. For those of you who are gonna say no, that's 135. You see the clips. Those clips weigh about 5-6 pounds each. So add 12 pounds to whatever number's in your head when you see this video.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Perfect.
You know I'm always honest. I'm never stuck.
Gonna do another set for warm up. I like to do kind of taper down the warm up sets sometimes. So I'll do 3 with the bar, 2 with lightweight, and then I just do singles on my top. Single sets, not single reps. On my top. That's just a little trick I learned from Jailhouse Strong. And I've done it, it hasn't done me wrong. So try it if you want, whatever. I feel like we all just hate on everything, is killing me. Thoughts build quick, causing different possibilities. Negative thoughts will cause different disabilities. So do better, work hard under pressure. If you got no time, work smarter than ever. Now the fun stuff. Tell you that you can never say never, and turn your mind into the truest to go-getter. Some of y'all might be wondering, why am I not using the reds? To be 100% honest, bench to me, whenever the weight I use on bench is very underwhelming. So, in my opinion, I like my top sets. I like the weight to look good on my top sets, to be 100% honest. I don't like how a red and a green feels when I gotta do I just don't like the way it looks when I gotta do 230. I'd rather have it just be 2 blues and leave the reds to someone else to use, because strong ass people train here. So I don't want to hog 1 pair of reds for something that can easily be done with 2 pairs of blues, like a 2. So personal preference, but that's the reason why. Nah, bro. Sorry. Sorry, man. Just every time I try to do something without strength, I just end up doing it. Anytime I try to do something weak, I just can't. Like when I see a door that says pull, I just gotta push it, and I still push it open. Don't judge me. I love honey. Call me Winnie the Pooh, because I will eat all of that honey. Unless we're talking blooded honey. That shit was disgusting. Well, pause is good. Alright. I hate it when this happens, but to be 100% honest, it looked a lot better than it felt. So, looked good. Looked like a solid RP. Get that at RP 8, 8.5-ish, which is what I was going to go for today. I could get 2 more. So, yeah. Not a bad day with 230.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad.
Yeah.
Baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious. I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame. Yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad. Baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad. Baby, I'm bad.
Mike died. Whatever. We keep training.
Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad. Baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad. Baby, I'm bad.
So phone died while I was doing overhead tricep extensions and incline chest flies. So no biggie. I doubt it's gonna kill anyone if they don't see it. But yeah, I did those 5 sets of 3 and sets of 5. Sets of 3 for the overhead tricep extensions, and sets of 5 plus 10 reps on the incline flies. Now y'all get to see me do the rows, which I don't know how it's going to be with the film, but whatever.
But we can't get a job that pays us enough. I'm about to pop up. Yeah. Fuck you, you're
to